We continue to follow breaking news during near Washington, D.C. An American Airlines flight colliding mid-air with a military helicopter. This morning, the search for survivors has become a recovery mission. And as we turn our attention to the investigation happening from all sides and all angles, we do want to bring in Bonnie Hayes to add some valuable insight to American Airlines, in particular emergency response. She spent 39 years with the airlines before transitioning, now serving as an expert witness for airlines policies and procedures. Bonnie, I want to thank you for joining us, and I want to hop right into it. You said that the airline prepares all year long for moments just like this.
Good morning. Yes, thank you for having me. Yes, I can tell you when I first heard about the tragedy last night, my first thought was that American Airlines has extensively trained for this type of scenario. Multiple times a year, at least once a month, they would gather teams from all departments, sit down in rooms across the American Airline network to play out a scenario and how you would immediately respond to a tragedy like this. And often it involved multiple injuries, sometimes fatalities, everything from an airplane going down over water to land to a variety of scenarios. Very, very realistic.
And one thing I want to clue in on is we've been looking at communication, how it's happened across agencies. How are teams notified and quickly and engaged to respond in moments just like this?
Oh, that's a great question. So there's an internal alert system that if you are on the response team, and there are hundreds, they will immediately get a text message where they will respond. So if they're, say, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area where there is a headquarters in our base, they would go there and they would start deploying teams that were trained to sit with families, for example, in the D.C. area that were there prepared to meet the flight, some that have already been there. But immediately they will strive to protect the integrity and the privacy of the flight manifest so that they can reach out proactively to family members who may have a loved one on board the aircraft. American or the airline would want to immediately reach out to them to let them know what's going on, what's doing, numbers they can call for more information. I'm so sorry,
but we've got to pause right there. I want to pick up with you a little bit later. Make sure you stay tuned with us on CBS News Texas Mornings. We'll be right back.